Hey everybody, I'm Garrett, and this is Diary of a Family, where we're intentionally living life with you. Today is the last video in our Grand Canyon adventure. And today we are actually going to be exploring Desert View Overlook on the east side of the South Rim. We had an absolute blast. There's some amazing artwork, some amazing vistas, and some pretty transformative history there. Come and join us as we have a fantastic adventure.
During our trip to the Grand Canyon, we were able to experience the amazing views from Desert View Watchtower. It's also known as the Indian Watchtower at Desert View. This tower is located more than 20 miles east of the main developed area at Grand Canyon Village.
The four-story structure, completed in 1932, was designed by American architect Mary Coulter, an employee of the Fred Harvey Company. It is 70 feet tall. It's a stone building located on the south rim of the Grand Canyon within the Grand Canyon National Park. Mary built a 70-foot platform to make sure the view was right before she built the tower.
An interesting fact about the architect Mary Coulter: she was not allowed as a woman in that era to hold a degree as an engineer. She had to have all of her buildings signed off by a man before they were allowed to be built. She also created and designed other buildings within the Grand Canyon National Park, including Hermit's Rest and the Lookout Studio. When you first enter the tower, you enter into the main space that is known as the Kiva Room. It's at the base of the structure. It's roofed with the logs that were salvaged from the old Grandview Hotel, but this is actually a false ceiling to conceal the roof structure that holds up the observation deck above it. It also has what are called reflectoscopes, black mirrors, to reflect the view of the canyon so that you can more vividly see the colors in the canyon.
She took all of her inspiration and designs directly from the Hopi people.
The artist that Mary hired to paint the murals within the tower was actually a Hopi painter, silversmith, and illustrator, potter, author. I'm gonna stop there. His name was Fred Caboti. His murals are of a petroglyph style, with small windows in the tower shaft to let beams of light into the spaces below. In 2008, 2 tourists were banned from all American national parks for the period of a year after using whiteout and permanent marker to correct the punctuation on a sign on the Desert View Watchtower, which had been painted by Coulter. Talk about grammar Nazis. Grammar Nazis.
Edison, little Eddie window, right here.
It is your window. I hate heights.
Really high.
I hate heights. Yeah, we'll go all the way to the top. Okay? Even though I hate it.
Mommy, it's gonna be cool. Mom, I love her. Single file. can live in it for a battle. Mommy, we're at this one. Whoa, Mommy.
See with Mom. Look, we're at the ceiling. You can see all the artwork from the bottom. You can see it from the top.
Mommy, this is really cool. It's a file.
There it is.
You're not going up there.
Everybody likes this one. Don't hit the window. Oh, I like standing back so the sun isn't on your eyes. And then seeing the canyon. What do you think? The canyon from this position?
What?
You can see right down into the canyon.
Look over here, you can see the Colorado River.
Right there.
Oh, that's gorgeous, the river down there.
Whoa! That's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
You want to see down there?
Look at that big fish. Mom,
Look at way out there. You can see the Colorado River.
that's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
And then there's the desert out there.
And there's the volcano.
It's called Painted Desert, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that landmass is there.
Does it look like a volcano?
It might just be part of the Grand Canyon. Do we want to go downstairs and see?
Yeah, we're gonna look at this. These viewpoints.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's move out of the way so other.
And I'm just going to make some like this with earrings. And then I slice my turquoise to small.
This is the rock turquoise, and then these are the prepared ones.
Oh, like that?
After I cut them, I put them on the toothpick with this wax and the candle. And then I grind them on a grinding wheel.
Eddie, don't touch.
And make it to that shape to where it will fit,
What he's Mom?
fit in here. And then I buff them.
Mom, Eddie did something with earrings.
It's okay, I'll fix it. Within the canyon, the Colorado River averages 300 feet from side to side, so that's a pretty wide river. At 2,600 square miles, Grand Canyon is slightly larger than the state of Delaware. At 1,904 square miles, Grand Canyon National Park preserves more than half of the canyon. Scientific surveys found 1,750 species of plants living in the park, over 90 species of mammals, and over 362 species of birds. Whoa.
Stopped off at the Tucson Museum, and they have ruins that you can go see as well. This is a nice, small, out-of-the-way museum. It's not very close to the big rush and crowd. You can hear cars driving by, but there's a lot of history here, which is awesome.
Oh, we're tree hugging today, huh?
I just ran into the tree.
Tucson Museum.
Happy to have you here.
She's standing.
Specific locations.
These ears are representative of nearly 20 kinds of corn grown and used by the Hopi people. So they grew corn. They grew lots of different kinds of corn. There's black corn, red corn, atlatl used for hunting in North America.
Smaller spear points used for hunting smaller game.
did not exceed 30 people at any one time. And these are all living quarters.
Storage rooms, Kipa, storage rooms, living quarters, and whatever bother.
7,000 feet. Utah juniper was used by ancestral Puebloan builders for the main beams of their houses. These trees, I can't read it if you're...
Let's get, I'm going down. So, Mom.
These smaller rooms were built for food storage. These little ones.
Yeah, too bad we can't go in any of them.
No, they're real.
So beautiful. They're yellow, too.
Thank you guys so much for watching our Grand Canyon adventure. We absolutely loved it, had a blast, and we definitely have plans on going back in the future. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, live life intentionally. Bye.